good evening, everybody. Thank you for joining us for our Wednesday conversation. Yay! Dr. Katlego Lenong, hi!
The one and only.
Yes, where, Naman? How are you, my friend?
I'm super mangroviously excited.
Okay.
And yeah.
I can see that you are excited.
Hey.
Yeah, thank you everyone for joining us. As you can see, my first guest is here. Her name is Dr. Katlego Lenong. She does a lot of things, so I will allow you to introduce yourself and tell people what you do, what you're all about, and what you want to be remembered by before we talk about the photo shoot.
All right, great stuff. Thank you so much, Kamo, for the invite and for the opportunity you've given me tonight. My name is Dr. Katlego Lenong, the rich aunt to your kids, God's favorite child. And yeah, Dr. Katlego Lenong, it's all about, it's actually now a big brand, whereby now we focusing on t-shirts and sporties, as you can see, Tswada, but we also do events with the Queen of Redefining Beauty, which is Magabane. And yeah, it's the minute I start, I won't stop. So yeah, that's who Dr. Katlego Lenong is.
Okay. Thank you for agreeing to do this, right? A lot of people are always curious about the photo shoot. So my first question, of course, to you would be, why did you do it? Why would you be part of a photo shoot in underwear?
All right. Firstly, it's because I'm a liker of finer things in life. Okay. And then secondly, it's I wanted to experience the beauty that I possess, but I never see it because I always look at myself and like, nah, But the whole reason about it is because I just wanted to celebrate me. I just wanted to show off me. I just wanted to flaunt me, And it was an amazing experience, I must say.
Okay, let's get into it. Tell me, what were your highlights? What was your experience?
Just arriving at the venue. The venue was amazing. The ambience. When you get somewhere, first things first, even when you buy food, presentation, my chomi. You understand? And when we got there, the place was beautiful. The studio was amazing. And Bomugeli, the queens, when you get there, you just feel welcomed by everyone. You even forget that it's your first time doing a shoot in underwear because everybody just welcomes you with a smile. Their smiles just tell a story, and the studio, the photographer, the cameraman, the video guys, just the ambience there was just amazing.
Okay, you are highlighting more on atmosphere, presentation, the plays, and all of that. So when it came your time to step onto the podium and to, take off the gown and to have your picture taken, tell me about what you felt. What did you feel in those very few moments?
Honestly, it was scary. Like, it was scary. Like I'm saying, I'm a liker of finer things in life. Mar, papa no fedile. The ladies, they will make you feel very comfortable, very relaxed, ne? Mar no, man. Panic, there by the belly, by the inside. It's scary. But the moment I got there, I was like, no, I got this, And I was like, this is not just a pretty face. This is the face for the cameras. This is the face for the billboards. I'm doing this, Yeah. And that date, you want to do the tag in wanaka, You want to do all those things that are not possible because you're like, oh my gosh, my thigh, my belly, But
So
the minute you get on the yeses.
were you body conscious all the time? Or was there a point where you're like, no man, this is fine. I'm here. I'm doing this.
Yeah. I think from the beginning, ne,
Mm.
you have that nervousness, like, am I really ready to undress and do this? You know? But the minute you get there, yes, sis, everything just flows. And when you see your pictures, when they show you your pictures on the laptop or on the camera, I think that's where I realized how beautiful I am. I
Okay.
think that's where I realized, oh, wait, serope se sa ka sa kgomo se sentle, man. You understand? Honestly, that's where I realized for it, I'm a piece of art that has been broken into pieces, but on that day it came together. You know, nobody can see Hore. That body has seen it all, you know, because it was just put together beautifully.
Are
That's
you
how I felt.
yeah. So are you a naturally confident person?
Yeah, I can say I am, but on Saturday, confidence was gone out of the window.
Why?
Because, like I'm saying, it was my first time. And I always say, na akiratunga dinepe ka mapuna-puna. I'll call it mapuna-puna. You know? I would say, na akiratunga dinepe ka mapuna-puna. So the confidence that I thought I had 100% on that day, I realized, no, I'm actually lying to myself. Because if I was 100% confident, nkabe le nna ke bontshang ba bang gore ba etseng, you know? But because on that day I realized I'm not hundreds, that's why I think I took that step and said, you know what? Serope sa ka sa kgomo bona ke a se ntsha, and ha ona motho o tlo njwetsang, ke shock self, you know? So yeah, basically.
So, if you are talking, explain something else. A lot of people, so this photo shoot, photographer number one is a man. So, does that add more to you being scared, to the fact that dinepe ditonga ke monna? Did that contribute to you being scared?
You know, honestly, after ke bone banyana ba bang ba le comfortable ba I didn't get bothered. Like, it didn't bother me gore it's a man. I was actually excited for it's a man.
Why?
Because I feel if it was a woman, regardless of gore o mosesane or o na le mmele or whatever the case might be, I think that would have intimidated me. Because rona as banyana, we look at each other ka lihlo leo. Ru okay sefankga-fankga, okay slender, okay ing. We label each other. So I think I was not gonna be comfortable. Honestly speaking, I think I was not gonna be comfortable because I was gonna be thinking at the back of my mind, this girl, what is she thinking? Maybe she'll say I must pose ke pate serope saka because sinale mepe wa Africa, wang understand. But because it's a man, habayoda. You know, all they want is for you to do what you are there for. That's all that mattered. You understand? So I think, honestly, with the redefining beauty, I think that's one of the best highlights. Where it was actually, we were surrounded by men. You understand? And I did not feel intimidated because of the ladies and how professional the men were.
Okay, that's good feedback. Now I'm very
Yes.
excited to receive this kind of feedback, because sometimes it's very intimidating for other people. Like, for when I invite other women to be part of the shoot, and then they find out that it's a man that's going to be doing it. Some people, they back out because they are thinking maybe munna, or why must I want. There's a lot of things.
Yeah, true.
So yeah, my last question to you is, why would you encourage other women to participate or to do this photo shoot, or to join other women in being part of a photo shoot, this kind of photo shoot in underwear?
We're seeking, ne? Number one. I'm going to say this
Okay.
Number one, this should be maybe every after 2 months. ne? Or every month, ho ya ka nna, ne? The reason why is because this shoot reminds us as women that we are so self-conscious or body conscious as well. Ne? You know why? Because we never look ourselves in the mirror with our underwear just admiring ourselves. We look because we are dressing up. You understand? We are just dressing up, so we want things just to flow. Yeah, I'm dressing up, I'm leaving. But that shoot makes you realize that you you are not just, you understand? You possess so much greatness in you and in your body. And I know people would say, Mara, why with underwear? Why don't you do it fully dressed? You understand?
What would you
And
say?
I would say, because when you are in your underwear, that's where you see everything. And with the nude, another thing that I liked, with the nude color, you see things that you never thought you will see. Because we hardly wear nude underwear. You understand? But you see your skin tone and the beauty of it.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah. And another thing, with the ladies that I was sitting with, one of them said, Yo, I never realized that I have gained weight. I always thought I have a perfect body. But today I realized that no, I have gained. You know, it was like, how? Why didn't you realize? Because we hardly look at ourselves
In the mirror.
with our beautiful underwear, just, we never take time to admire ourselves. We never take time to look ourselves from head to toe,
Yeah.
really naked or half naked. We always in a rush. We always waiting for the next person to say, oh my word, you've lost so much weight. Oh my word, you've gained so much weight. And we never see that. We only see that fully dressed. But
Yeah.
the minute you are in your underwear, you like, no man. Ke hot man. Ke mokele o hot, 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 hot. Ke re bona serope se le mokhaba o. It's me. It's who I am.
It's a part of
You
you.
understand? It's a
Yeah.
part of me. Yes. So I think most of us, even when we take pictures, I think taking pictures with underwear and with swimwear, honestly speaking, I think is two different things. Because you ask yourself, why are other ladies comfortable with posting their pictures wearing costume, ne? But they never post wearing underwear, right? Because when they're wearing underwear, they feel horiking, they are naked. Because like I'm saying, now say no supposed to underwear ka mo, ke a go kopa. You understand? Because ke feel like ke apere mapona-pona. Mara ka swimming costume, ke feel like ke apere. And still, flesh is showing. You understand? Because our mentality has told us that underwear it's nakedness. So when we saw ourselves on Saturday, we saw the beauty of it. We saw the art that we are.
I no.
If yeah.
Because I've got 3 other guests. I want to wrap it up with you saying you were able to see art in everything else that you've experienced. You saw yourself as art. Dr. K, thank you for joining. Thank you for your input. Thank you for your feedback.
No, you must see my t-shirt as well.
Oh, okay.
Please.
Okay.
You better recognize. Yes, we are here.
Thank you again.
Yes, this shows. When I wore this t-shirt today, ne? And I wore my beautiful underwear, my beautiful panties, and I was like, it's not just the word redefining beauty, it's who we are. So from now on, I will say to you ladies, never, ever, ever feel intimidated. Never, ever think less of yourself. All you need to think of is redefining beauty. Redefine the beauty you possess inside. Redefine yourself. And remember, you are greater than you think you are. Redefining beauty is going to bring magic. And we thank you so much, Kamo, for opening this door. I never ever thought in my life I would do this, but it was bomb, 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 bomb. If you don't come next year, Miguel, walala wasala.
Walala wasala. Thank you, babe.
Jay, thank you so much, my darling.
Thank you, honey.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Hi, hello, and good evening to everyone else that has joined us. You're tuned in to the Redefining Beauty Wednesday conversations. Today, I'm just talking to some of my guests who were part of the Redefining Beauty photo shoot that we hosted on the 31st of October. For those who don't know, this is a photo shoot in underway in celebration of our bodies, because as Redefining Beauty, our vision is about self-love and body positivity. My next guest should have sent a request. I'm going to invite her. My next guest is Gugu Sibeko. She is a Redefining Beauty ambassador. She has been part of this movement, and she's going to tell you all about herself. Hi.
Hi, Kamo. How are you?
I'm well, and you? Well, I think
I'm good, thanks.
why you can't brief your rapper the t-shirt?
I don't know why. Why didn't you think about it?
I don't know.
Check this out. Check.
You guys are beautiful.
I'm looking at the Sekele. I'm thinking, we are within. We are within.
Yeah, no. You are within. Gugu, as you clean your lens, please introduce yourself and tell the people who you are.
Okay, give me a sec, please. I hope it's fine now. I tried.
Perfect. Thank you.
Okay, so. All right. Hi, guys. My name is Gugu Sibeko, and I am the Redefining Beauty ambassador since 2020. Some people know me as Omam Shengu. I love it when they call me Mam Shengu. Clan name. I love it so much. And other people know me as Ndovugazi, the queen. Yes. So, yeah.
Great stuff. So, Gugu, you are an ambassador. So that means
yes.
You've been part of this movement for a couple of years. And you've done the photo shoot many times. So take us through the journey. When first did you do the shoot, and why do you keep coming back?
Okay, so let me say this first. I used to see these pictures on Facebook, and I would always think, no way, it's me, underway, and have it posted. I cannot do that. No, I can't. Sorry about that. And then in 2017, I was going through my own things, life in Inshapa, and I was not sure of my body. And then I was like, this year, let me just give this photo shoot a chance and see what is it gonna do, And I remember coming through for the photo shoot on the 9th of August in 2017. And man, kakenya hemp, kakenya little stockings, of all things, kakenya little stockings, because I was very conscious of my body. I was conscious of the fact that cellulite. I was conscious about the fact that and mind you, I had tried dieting before the photo shoot. At least when I do the photo shoots, I must stomach in yana so that I hide the imperfections. That was in 2017. But when I got my pictures from 2017, I looked at them and I was like, wow, this is great. This is super great. And I remember when I came through, I looked at myself, mirroring earlier photo shoots. I can't we've got that mirror photo shoots. I looked at myself and I was like thinking, man, what am I thinking? What am I doing? I cannot do this. I cannot take my pictures. I cannot have my pictures taken with me naked like this. And I remember you telling me, Jorge, you paid. That was the first step and you're already here. So you might as well just do it. I was like, oh, okay. But as long as you don't post my pictures, I'll do it. And then that was in 2017. But from that day in 2017, there was a shift. There was a shift in my thinking. There was a shift in me. I fell in love with myself. I fell in love with me. I fell in love with who I am. And I remember when 2018 started, I started posting my pictures on WhatsApp. And people will say, Mara, why would you post the naked pictures for everybody else to see? And I'll be like, but this is my body, and this is how I'm celebrating my body. And when I came back in 2018, I remember I had gained weight. So in 2017, I tried to lose weight. In 2018, I had gained weight. And I was like, this is me. I love my body the way it is, and this is what I'm going to show off in my body. And all I can say is that it did show in my pictures. I was very happy in 2018. Everything was just good. Everything was perfect. So, because you asked, why do I keep on doing this? I ended up explaining other things. So the reason why I keep on doing this is that every time I do it, I learn something about myself. I learn to love my body even more. I get to see stuff that you don't really take notice of when you look at yourself in the mirror. But as soon as that camera clicks and they show you your pictures, you get to see stuff. You get to fall in love with yourself. You get to fall in love with you. You get to take care of yourself. So that's the reason why I keep coming back.
Is it really that different? I mean, you've attended this photo shoot 4 times.
4 times.
4 times. Is
4 times.
Is every shoot different?
Every shoot is different for me. Every shoot is different. I remember in 2017, I was going through my own things. I came back in 2018, I was fine. But then also in 2018, we were dealing with this clash of gender-based violence. So hence our theme was red. So to celebrate a woman, you being yourself as a woman, that was just one of the highlights. 2019 for me was not a very good year on a personal level. But I still came through for the photo shoot, and the pictures show not that it's so bad, but you can tell that there was something behind, I was going through in 2019. But this year's shoot, oh my goodness.
Let's talk about that. Tell me, what was the experience this year? What was so different from the other years?
Okay, so this year we were celebrating the year of the Queen. And the one thing I love about this year's shoot is that the ladies brought it. They brought it. I cannot wait to see our pictures. The ladies brought it. The way that we define what being a queen is different. And you could tell from how we decided to accessorize our pictures. It was awesome. We had so many things going on, but it's the matter that you yourself decided that you want to style yourself. This is how you want to style yourself. This is how you define yourself as the queen. And the fact that it was just different, it wasn't the same thing. And we all have different definitions of being a queen.
I'm like, what are you not saying?
It's the different definitions of the queen that does it for me. People came with crowns, with flowers, with beads, with everything, but we all defined it, and it just proves that no matter what other people think, you are the queen that you think you are.
Yeah.
That is the important thing. You are the queen that you think you are. So
yeah.
Yeah.
Does a photo shoot help? Would a photo shoot help someone who does not think they are a queen? Would it help them when they come to feel like the queen that they are?
It will help them to be in a space of different women who at the end of the day, we all have our own issues. But when we get there, there's no drama. It's a safe space for women to be themselves. It's a safe space for women to just be, and to talk about our issues, to talk about and the one thing I love about this shoot is that you see women of different status. You see Maslenda, you see Abapagila, you see the confidence in all of these women. Yeah. And when you get there, you're like, I'm part of a safe group. I'm part of women that we don't judge each other about our bodies. We don't judge each other about any other thing. It's just us. And the fact that I call this shoot my Victoria's Secret photo shoot because
Yeah.
I get to be wild. I get to do the things that society does not really allow us to do because they deem us as being plus sized. I'm going to put it as lightly as possible as being plus sized. But then when we come to the shoot and you see different women, you see how beautiful we are, and you go out feeling as the sexiest. I think I came back from this photo shoot with a new name. You know, Beyonce has such a fierce. I've got
Yeah.
Skylar. Skylar comes out in that photo shoot. So
Okay. Okay. I'm so happy to hear you say and use the words safe space, because the vision and the objective and the mission of this movement is exactly that, to create a safe space for women from different backgrounds, different qualifications, different body sizes, and all of that, and for us to really challenge and come against this notion that is believed, and I believe it's a myth, that women cannot get
mm,
along. So Runa is redefining beauty. We are really proving that women can come to a space, basatsebani, and still get along, be able to
I
take
tell you.
and be comfortable, not judge each other. So when you say safe space, I that makes me very happy.
I tell you, you know, you get into that space, you talk to people as if you've known each other for ages.
Mm,
Mind you, I don't even remember half of the people's names that were there, but the
right?
way that we were gelling, it was so awesome.
Because that's what it's about, you know? Because we don't get there and start to want to figure out lo
Mm,
wenza ujola nobani, ushade ubani,
exactly,
it's not about that. It's just about
exactly.
and realizing that hey, we are just women. We just
Just
connect,
women.
and that's what makes us. That's the one common thing we have. We don't have to be categorizing each other even into ages. Did you notice that this year we had like very young people and very oldish people?
We did. We did. I think one of the ladies I spoke to was 49 years old. And I'm thinking, wow, I'm going to be 49 and still doing this because the other day I was speaking to my mom, she's 55, and she saw the pictures I took myself, and she's like, I'm also coming, also coming. I'm like, but mom, it's a good space to be in for women to just get to know each other and network because you don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. You know, I might just meet.
Yeah,
Okay,
paused. But yeah,
okay, sorry.
thank you.
Yeah. So
Thank you.
yeah, it's a safe space to be in for women. It's a safe space for women of all ages, for women of all colors, for women of all shapes and body sizes
Yeah.
to be in without being judged by the society. So,
All right.
and the one thing I love about it
Yeah,
is,
go ahead.
yes, the one thing I love about it is that we're breaking stereotypes that says that if you are over size 32, then you are not beautiful. For you to be beautiful, you have to be a size 32 or size 30 and below. Everybody else that is over that is not beautiful. We are breaking that um, notion
Yeah.
that is so. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Uh, Redefining Beauty Ambassador.
Yes.
That,
Yes.
that's really great feedback, especially for someone that has been part of this for
Yes.
4 years. You know, your feedback is really valued. Let me move on to the next guest. Bye. Good evening, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. You are on the Redefining Beauty SA page. Today, we're just talking about the photo shoot, and I'm just like having conversations with some of the guests and the women that were part of the shoot, finding out what it was like for them, what were the highlights of the shoot, what did it feel like, etc. I've got two people that are going to be speaking, and these two ladies were part of the shoot for the very first time, and I'm curious to hear what they have to say about the shoot. Let me just add Langu onto this. There's a couple of comments which are quite nice. Kudzi, I see you. We can't post in underwear because we will be labeled as seeking for something or desperation. It's the normality that a woman should cover up. That is actually quite true. Miss Ginger is saying we often criticize ourselves instead of admiring our beauty. Yeah, that is also very true. But with this shoot, we are dismantling stereotypes, man. We are setting the course, and we are deciding what we want and how we want to be viewed and how we want to live life. That's what we are doing with this photo shoot. Hi Zivu, we are based in Johannesburg. Thank you for your question. I'm just looking for my guest and I can't see her now. Langu, please send a request so that you can join the session, please. In the meantime, I'm just going to be reading some of your comments. Gugu was saying professionalism, yeah, photographer and the video guys. I think that contributes to the whole experience because we work with professionals. Thank you for joining, everyone. Langu, please send me a request, madam. I'm just waiting for you. Otherwise, I'm going to move on to Musa. Are you ready, Musa? Fantastic. Let me just accept Musa into the conversation and hear how this photo shoot was for her. Your questions are most welcome. If you want to know more about the movement, know more about the photo shoot, and some of the other things that we will be doing in the movement, you're welcome to ask me some questions. Musa, are you there?
Aloha!
Hello.
How are you? Excuse me, let me just get ready.
Okay. So everybody except me is wearing the t-shirt. Gosh.
Lalela, we are redefining and it's done. We have redefined this beauty that we have missed out on for so many years. This is us.
Right. Your choice of words, I'll come back to that. Just introduce yourself, Miss Musa.
Hello, everybody. My name is Musa Sekele. I am a director, contingent person in the film industry, a mother to a beautiful daughter, Favor. And I like to highlight that I'm a divorcee. Eish.
Hi, baby.
Excuse me. Yeah, I thought I'd be ready in 15 minutes, so I was trying to like tame her for a bit, but I'm here now, and yeah, it's okay.
It's okay. It's totally okay. I know you were supposed to be the last person, but Langu is not around, so that's why your 15 minutes to calm her down, you no longer have, right? So
yeah,
let's get to it. You said something in quite important when just now, Ore. We were allowed that we've been neglecting over the years. So my first question to you is this: why did you do that? Why were you part of a photo shoot in underwear? What would make you think of even attempting this?
Well, because everybody knows that they have a fire within, you know, but because of society, we often have to tame ourselves. We have to ignore our beauty. We have to live up to their standards. That's how we end up taming ourselves. Not that we really want to, you know. So I mean, that's likely how I got to really tame the beauty that was brought out, and I had to stand up for it, especially on Saturday, and it was mind blowing for me. It was very emotional as well at the end, but yeah.
what were your before you attended the shoot? What were your thoughts about it? Because we've been doing this, I mean, for the past 5 years. This year was a sixth one. What was your thoughts about it? And then when you arrived there, talk me through what were you feeling before you even shot, you took your own pictures.
Okay, so I've always wanted to do it. It's always been so like inspiring because such things that just talks about confidence, you know, and self-acceptance. But when I arrived there, I have been going through a lot in my life for a few years now. But when I arrived, I just walked in, there was so much love. I walked in there and it felt like a very calm space. Like, you know, you're waiting to see the divas. I'm hotter than you. I've got that, you know. People with abs coming to show off and stuff. And whether they had the abs or didn't have the abs, it was just so calm, so peaceful, so loving. I was so overwhelmed by the love for a very long time. When I walked in, I had to calm myself. I remember going to the bathroom. I was like, okay, calm down. It's okay. Because very often, it's very cliche, but as women, we don't love each other back. We don't give each other the love, or we just don't exude the love, you know. If you have the love, we're very protective. Excuse me. We're very protective of who we're around and how much we show of ourselves, and do they get to see imperfections? No, I'm not. Don't champisa here, don't champisa there. You know. Meanwhile, it is so empowering to spread this love. It's so empowering to be in such spaces, and so liberating, guys. It's so easy.
What
So easy to love.
It's true, right? It is true that we don't gel first time around. There's always things that are
all those things.
Yeah, Mara, I want to hear from you. What do you think makes that environment calm and without anyone speaking? You just arrived and you felt it. So what do you?
I think it's the I think it's the purity of everybody's intention and reason for being there. Yeah. It's not a competition. It's not a stage to show off, but it's a place to put your own stamp of approval for yourself. Yeah. It's not a competition, you know, and just that makes everything so simple, because you walk in, you feel the love because the energies are right. You know, everybody has the right mindset. It was never the competition part of it. We live day to day, just going to work. You must be not better than someone, or you must rather just be right according to whoever's standards, you know. And just the intention and the energies did so much. They did so much that nobody really had a moment to say, yo, you know. And even the conversations we had were real talk, real women. I remember at one point, someone brought up a comment about marriage, and one of the ladies, she's like, "Hey, I'm not having this conversation," and she walked away. And in my heart, because the energy was so light and so loving, I realized, okay, there's something not okay. So I really trickled towards her, because I've got my own issues and on my own background with marriage as a divorcee as well. And I realized that even though we're here to redefine this beauty, we're still healing and still dealing with so much. But just taking the time out to accept yourself as you are, taking the time out to put your own stamp of approval to exactly how you've become in how life has journeyed you to wherever and however you are right now. That's just that. And like I said, with everybody is purely there with clear intentions. So reaching out was not like a or whatever. So it was really warm, and I'm really grateful that I was even like we're able to identify each other with whatever issues and still just spread love, just love, guys.
Yeah.
For free. Well, okay. Paying for the shoot, but like for free with the energies, yeah.
Yeah. That's for me, hearing that is quite good for me, because a lot of people also don't really understand thinking, the vision behind the whole movement. Some people think it's about the pictures, the photo shoot, being naked. A lot of people don't get the messaging, but the vision and the dream and the desire is about a lot more. Like photo shoot, it takes the whole day, pretty much, because of the next, the energy that I exchange, the love that is felt. It's about the pictures.
Mm-hmm.
The pictures are a big part of it. So yeah, let's talk about the pictures. I mean, you are in underwear. It is your time on the stage. What did that feel like?
Woo! I felt like I was my own supermodel. I felt like, so I've got a background in makeup where I would do photo shoots as a makeup artist and stuff. And very often I would watch my clients like, oh, she's nice. Like, wow, the confidence, wow, But like I highlighted with, at some point we had to become timid with our beauty. But finally, I was able to represent myself and stand up for myself, So I think every woman has a moment where they're watching themselves in the mirror, But it's different when there's people around, people with cameras and lights, and even people just sitting there. But it felt so calm, so natural, so easy, I remember when Paco was just explaining Wuti, so this is not about anything sexual. We want to see the power, we want to see, everything that a woman can represent, even in underwear. The last thing that the last thing you should be feeling is naked, even as I take these photos. And
Right.
that was such a beautiful thing to hear. And it felt so secure, coming from a man as well. Like, with the whole thunder thighs that were out there, Lalela, the thunder was out there. And funny enough, like last week, I was just gaining weight. Like, oh no, not now, please, I've got to shoot. But it felt okay. My imperfections were so perfect for the shoot. My imperfections were oozing of fire and of presence and of, exactly. Sorry, got a call. Let me decline.
Okay.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah, so the like it was so secure, and I honestly felt like
Okay, Musa, there's something happening there. I want to read some comments while she's getting hooked up. Face is saying, personally to me, I feel that beauty is feeling comfortable in your own skin and appreciating your imperfections and stay quinning. I guess that's what you were saying, Musa, that your imperfections became perfect in that moment.
Sorry about that. Yeah, and it was a fire within. Ukuba imbokodo is not just the things you do in difficulty, but sometimes the things you do in ease of being balanced and understanding that this is what it is right now, and you take it, by the bohali of the tipa, So for me, it felt like I was representing myself. I was putting a stamp of approval of all my imperfections. I was not allowing the small thoughts to trickle in. There was actually no room for negativity. So even, the small thing about, like there was no perfect pose, but just the pose that really, was representing the fire within,
Yeah.
if that makes sense.
So
Yeah.
your Sasha Fierce was like, hey, I'm here.
Ooh, she was, I was a supermodel, and not on anybody else's standards, but just mine. I was the best I could be. I was proud of myself. I remember I even had braids on, but like, I'm taking these braids off because I need this crown to come out, and also because of your theme, the nude, So it brought back a lot of the queens and the shades of being black, the shades of our different tones. and things that now more than ever are really being celebrated. And this for me was deep. It was deep to be able to represent myself and wear my crown boldly and approve of myself, you know.
Right.
And approve, man. Yeah, for self to self.
Yeah, I'm so happy to hear that feedback, because you would think things like this should happen in private and have these victories.
Yeah. And only selected people should experience this. That's another thing as well. That sorry, who can I call Hanum? You think it only is for the superstar. It's only for the rich and the famous. It's only for those who have an entourage. But we are as good as them without any comparison. I mean, everybody has it within them, and it's just a self-acceptance thing before and after anything. Because when the cameras go on and the lights go on, whatever shows doesn't matter anymore, but how you represent it, how you feel it, and you being real to it. It is genuinely who you are, and the rest is history. Like, whatever. This is me right now. Thunder and all, Mkaba and all, double chin and all. Olalela. Oh, Kamo, thank you for this experience. I can't.
I want to read a few comments before I let you go. I don't see Langu online. Joella, thank you for your compliment, babe. She's saying we both look great.
Thank you.
Gugu is saying, I believe that every woman should see themselves stripped and bare from the lens of a professional photographer at least once in a lifetime. This is an experience you as a person. Do you agree with that?
Yes, and yes. We make people our idols, and we reduce ourselves when we look at things in the magazines or on television, whatever that is ideal to society or things that entice us. But the problem with that is that often then we put ourselves in the corner and say we are not that. That's the ideal. But with having this experience, also, we often, as women, I think also especially as Black women, only take pictures when we're pregnant, right? Only take time out to have that professional photo shoot when you're pregnant. Meanwhile, you're dealing with so much as a person and your hormones and all that, it's not fully representing just you, but what you're bringing out. So now as a mother, 6 years later, I get to represent myself exactly the way I am, with the things that I feel are the best of me and the worst of me. Everybody deserves it, guys. Gugu was saying earlier, Wuti, you just, it does something to you. There is a shift. There's really a shift. Like, people could say to you, you're beautiful walking down the street, but if you don't feel it, you're not it. Now, with the photo shoot, it felt like it was just pulling it out, whether you like it or not, because from the love, and there's no comparison. On a choice, you'll stand up for yourself, you represent yourself, and you'll feel beautiful. I still have a fire within, hence I've got my match, my matchbox there with I've just redefined this beauty. And Lalela. Yeah, she's up there.
I need to let you go. Langu is here. I see that she's online. I want to give her at least the last few minutes to say something.
All right. And thank you, Kamo. Thank you so much.
Hi, Langu. We don't have much time. I'm waiting for Langu. Kudzi, I see your comment. I have never seen a group of women so beautiful, in love with their bodies in one place. Shem, imagine.
Hi, Kamo, how are you? Thank you for having me. Oh, I was saying thank you for having me today. My name is Langu Khumalo, and I'm a mother of one. That's me. Oh, okay. So,
Yeah, photo shoot like. Tell me how you felt when you arrived. Tell me what was your highlights. Tell me what you took away from it and why you you would invite someone else to be part of this.
okay, so for me, I was also invited by a friend. I had no idea what the movement was about. So I went up, through the page and I read all about it. And once I saw the vision and what the movement stood for, it was a no-brainer. I had to do the shoot. I just feel like, often we as women are held to such ridiculous standards that you start losing your self-worth, you start losing your self-love, you start losing your self-acceptance. So it almost feels as if society is trying to, sort of point out and highlight your flaws and insecurities and all of that. But I feel with this movement, it was something for us to sort of, regain all of that back. And that's essentially why I did the shoot. I wasn't comfortable as well with myself. So I thought, this is one way to get myself out there and to start embracing myself with all my flaws and all. So yeah, it was a great experience. I must say, when I got in front of the camera the first time, I was terrified. I felt so vulnerable. As much as it was a safe space, but I was so insecure about the way I looked that I was terrified. But I think once I started, just telling myself that this is me and it's okay, I started to relax and I actually started enjoying it. And I saw myself, I took a minute to stop and pause and just to take that time to really look at myself. And I was okay with what I saw. Yes, there's certain things, you still think you could change, but at that point in time, I was happy with what I saw, and I got that feeling of this is me and I accept who I am.
Yeah, no, I can attest, and I can say that I saw that. The one thing I love about this shoot and that I love about people that are attending for their very first time is that I observe them when they arrive and they are still cagey, they are still so protective of themselves. They don't even want to take their clothes off, and then they go to this the photo shoot, and now all of a sudden such a fierce. People are posing outside. People are walking around in underwear. It is always such a beautiful thing to observe, the transformation. And I saw it with you as well.
Yes, I think it just reignited the self-confidence in myself, that confidence you lose every single day from people saying, listening to what people are saying. But, I was so confident. I didn't care what anyone would say at that point in time. I was just so confident and so comfortable in my own skin. So
that is wonderful. So does this mean you'll be joining us next year for the 7th installment of the Redefining Beauty Shoot?
Oh, definitely. I'll definitely be there. It's so beautiful to see, the photo shoot, everything unfold, the whole day. It's such an experience that you actually see all the other women around you. There's this change that happens, and you can actually see it, not only in yourself but in the other ladies that are there with you. So I'm definitely going to be there next year. I'm not missing it for anything.
Thank you. Thank you so much for your feedback. Thank you for supporting the movement. Thank you for being bold to come, because it takes a certain level of courage to come, even when you are still not sure of yourself. So thank you for the support. I look forward to more things that we will do in the movement.
Thank you so much, Kamo, and thanks to you for creating such a movement. It really is a powerful movement, and I think every lady at some point in time has to do it.
Wonderful. Thank you for those words. Let me let you go.
Okay. Thank you, Kamo. Bye.
Bye. Thank you everyone for joining. We literally have only 1 minute. Thank you for joining. Well, for those that don't already know, this is Redefining Beauty SA. We do this photo shoot every single year in August. Our next photo shoot will be at the end of August in 2021. It's going to be fire. It's going to be on another level. It will be our 7th photo shoot, so therefore we're going big. This next year we will be doing it as a weekend away. So we are doing this over 2 nights, y'all. We're doing this over a weekend. Book your date, start making your inquiries, start saving, join the Facebook page, follow us on our social media, get in touch with the ambassadors. Redefining Beauty movement is about more than just the photo shoot. We are a movement for women, by women. We love women. We love each other's space. We are creating a movement and a community and a safe space. So invite other women to be part of this. We do more than just photo shoots. It's about self-love. It's about community. It's about creating a queen code. And that's who we are. And I love it. I love the feedback. Thank you for joining us. Follow us on the socials. I take questions. Bring your sisters, bring your friends. Let's create this movement and let's prove to people that women can really get along. Let's prove that we can love ourselves the way we love ourselves. This platform is about self-representation. It's about us telling the world how we see ourselves and how we want to be seen. So, I mean, I haven't seen any comments. Yes, Kutsi, I also can't wait for next year. 2021 is going to be fire. Tell your friends, invite people to the movement. Let's take this movement and let's expose it to other people, right? Let's not keep it only to ourselves. Let's make it big. It would be nice for next year for us to have 100 ladies attending the photo shoot. Who's up for the challenge? Yeah, that's it for me. If there's any questions, I'm going to close off this live session. I've read all the comments. If there's any questions, let me know. DM me, send me an email, Kamo at redefiningbeauty.co.za. It's been wonderful. Thank you for tuning in. See you on the other side. We are on Facebook, we are on Twitter, and we are on Instagram. Good night. God bless.